online.
Turn up. Oh, he got me. What a faggot you are, bro. Fucking bitch.
Hey man, you need to watch your language. It's a peaky situation going on.
Oh my god, dude, this kid is like smashed on me, bro. No skin. Faggot, dude.
No skin.
So these faggots, they killing me.
Alongside my partner,
What you think y'all doing, bro? Y'all can't dab on me.
With you and CD as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running game for both teams, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game.
Smash them all, bro. Smash them all.
Runs the ball the best and controls the
I
clock.
can tell you do.
They will come out
Smash
the
them
victor.
all.
Stephen Hauschka now about set to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
I got that Deion Sanders boy. Oh.
Oh my god, I'm getting fucking wrecked, bro. I got 16 kills, bro. Scat it.
First down, Mayfield.
Oh,
Tries for
wow.
Rice, intercepted.
I didn't mean to.
Picked up by Robert Alford. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Maybe he
That's what she
telegraphed
said,
it a
bro.
little bit right there. You've got a quarterback knowing that he's going against a rookie quarterback. He stepped in and picked it.
You think he had a great week of preparation, looking forward to this opportunity? And the second part of that is, when you're a young quarterback, you are going to stare down targets, but oftentimes your playbook hasn't expanded to give you full field reads as well. Makes it a little bit tougher for him.
And past the 30 down to about the 27. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They fake the give. Newton. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian-Jenkins. And it's 3rd and short.
Let's face it, you can run the route tree as many times as you want, get in sync, practice it, do all those things. But once you get to game speed, it doesn't always time up quite that well. That one goes incomplete.
Newton on 3rd down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. The Eagles into the red zone for the first time. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Here's Newton. He gets this one to Johnson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. And that's one of his advantages of a passer, is it not? With his height, setting back there in the pocket, firing it over the middle, he can really see everything clearly.
Come on, bro. You're doing bad
and
now.
I know that other quarterbacks get it done different ways, all right? You don't have to be his height to make a great play. But what he does is he takes away having to make those slide steps in the pocket to find angles to throw the ball through. He just throws right over the top of it because he can see everything, and sometimes that saves time and gets the ball to a receiver quicker.
Whoa.
From the gun on 3rd down, Newton. They dump off underneath to Ajayi. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. A gain of 4 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They snap it to Newton. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And here's the first carry of the game for the former Eagle, LaShawn McCoy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Devin McCourty brings him down. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the
Oh,
score.
my God.
He's into the clear. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. Touchdown, Titans. Jerry Rice, 95 yards. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. So from back deep in their own territory all the way into the end zone, you think they expected to score on that one?
I'm not sure they expected to score, but they also showed that they're not averse to taking a little bit of a risk there, right? Taking a chance, because the normal call is take care of the football, run it, be safe. Instead, they put it in the air and took a gamble, and it paid off in a big way. That wasn't an analytics call. That wasn't a fantasy guy's call. That was like a video game call right there.
It was a little bit of a video game call, but it worked. Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again.
Philadelphia.
They go play action here on first down. His throw incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
I'll play second. Wow.
2nd and 10, Newton again. He's got
wow, the city of game mode. Wow.
And still fighting. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And all the way down to the 29. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Newton on first down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Now Newton, and that's incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
It's never a bad idea to try and get it to Antonio Brown, but there must be a little bit of the Madden curse going on for our cover athlete here. Hasn't been able to get that elite separation that we're used to seing from him.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air again, Newton.
No.
And that's
They never
incomplete.
will.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there?
Well, this is the
Zone
last
was absolutely locked up tight.
Assassin's
He was
Creed I'm
trying to
making
force it in
anyway,
there on
so.
3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Don't know why,
Yeah,
but
exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try
I
and
played
find
39
something.
hours in this
There's
damn
nothing
game.
available there for him.
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
I
And
don't
let's
know.
face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully
But
good.
next
You're not
week
going to
it'll be
score each
100.
and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow. Not
Either
the
way.
tie, but yeah.
Either way,
You got it.
I just went right past it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he showcases the spin. A pretty good game before he's taken down. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Detroit!
Mayfield on play action. And this is incomplete. There was the veteran Devin McCourty. Got a hand in there to break that one up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll check this one down to McCoy. He'll be stopped shy of the 45 despite a great move. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. And he checks this one down to Williams. A very solid gain of 27.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And Tate's got it. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. From the gun, Mayfield. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Jerry Rice. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. Parkey adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position, partner, especially in the second half. When you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs.
Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because it should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Newton. Oh, fighting off the defender. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian Jenkins. A gain of 6 there on first. The Eagles hustling to the line. Clock rolling. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for offense.
That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again.
Oh my God.
Newton will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. Again, Newton going for the deep ball. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Detroit! 2nd down, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete to Tate. 7 yards on the quick slant and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Over the middle, complete. That's Tate.
That's a lot.
And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play. This quarterback now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Now before the 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. They go play action. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a time. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one.
Oh, no. That's spotted.
On 2nd down, here's Newton.
He's over 30.
It's incomplete.
No.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. And that is incomplete. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. They will go for it. Now Newton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll try and get the running game going with McCoy. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays.
And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. LaShawn McCoy taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. Parkey with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. Set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Linval Joseph coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They are going to go for it. It's Newton. And he's going to go down again. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And, partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Oh, I think that's perfect.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Mayfield now on second down. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Jack, Patriot!
Now it's LaShawn McCoy. First carry against his forward Buffalo mates. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Throwing, Mayfield. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
Oh, you want it?
That'll be enough to keep the drive moving forward. Another first down on the pickup of 5 yards. Now a first down carry here for McCoy. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be 2nd and very short. Mayfield to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
Mayfield looks to throw, and he'll check this one down to McCoy. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. LaShawn McCoy from 3 yards out. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Parkey adds the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Oh, no.
This is taken at the 3.
Oh, no.
Return here, he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Limbo Joseph.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Well, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Linval Joseph. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
What can we expect?
And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. They do go for it. It's Breeze.
Thank you.
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Deion Sanders. And a heck of a ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal. They come up in an offset eye. Mayfield now. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it with McCoy. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter. This Buffalo defense has stood their ground. This is 3rd and goal.
Maybe on the post I tagged you guys in.
Yeah.
Mayfield. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So he splits the uprights and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
That's fielded in the end zone. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down, Titans, gain of 12.
But we just saw him run the football really effectively there with 3 tight ends in the game. And any defensive coordinator, when they see that set, if they can get more bodies out onto the field, not more than 11, of course, but bigger bodies to combat what they're going to do, because that's a run-heavy formation. Those guys are out there to block 9 times out of 10. And in this case, they did it really successfully.
First down, Titans, gain of 12.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Now a first down carry.
Yeah, we got from nowhere. Oh, my God.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A great play there.
Hey, bro, you're on fire. What are you doing?
Touchdown run. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. With the extra
Let's
point,
go,
and that makes
man.
our score 17-0. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
The boys get the job done right now.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no
I'm
run
trying to
back
die,
here.
bro.
This will be a touchback, and it comes
what's
out to the
going on right now?
25-yard line.
Yeah.
And now out come the Bills. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a
30
little bit of
yards,
humor?
yeah.
Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey,
We
didn't
got
we
bounty
practice in that
hunters
color
on
jersey all week? That's the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here
A
comes
very
another damn
solid
bounty
gain of
hunter.
27. And boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the
Hey, you
coaches
doing
about him,
fine,
didn't
bro.
they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes
Follow me,
down.
guys.
Reuben Foster in from his linebacker spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Let's go. Let's go. Run.
Shotgun now for Breeze.
Run.
This is caught by Antonio Brown.
Oh, my
Antonio
God.
Brown, kiss him goodbye. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Antonio Brown, 58 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer.
Well, partner, go ahead and strike up the band. Cue up the dance moves. AB is in the end zone yet again, and that's not a surprise at all. His ability to turn something into a bigger play after the catch, that run after catch, one of the things that helps separate him as one of the elite receivers in the NFL.
So the lead is now dwindled to 9 as the kick here is away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Well, they have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
This is McCoy. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Go off the edge. What are you doing? Wow, this is off the edge.
Now a second down throw for Mayfield. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Breeze. Over the middle here to Brown. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards. Here's Breeze. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool them, right? Tried to trick them. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Oh, that's a first.
Give him 5 yards there, and it's enough for the first.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that
first.
wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy, and came underneath on the drag. Completed it very well.
Escaping the pressure right. It's complete to Brown, right side. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him,
Yeah,
but he's
my
able to
mic
flush
died.
out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
From earlier. There's no way he's just still on.
Breeze to throw again. That's complete right around the 8. No gain there on the completion. It'll be 2nd down. Now the Bills will hustle to the line.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. And before they can run this 3rd down play, we're going to get a timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. And Bullock will put this one through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
Now the Titans getting set to go. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one taken from the 7. Look at the spin. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically,
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Linval Joseph in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
And there's a man they call AB. Always a volume receiver. He gobbles up catches. Holds a number 2 and number 4 spots for most receptions in a season in NFL history. And in 2015, just 7 catches shy of setting the single-season mark for most receptions, currently held by Marvin Harrison, a Hall of Famer.
They had 136 catches that year on the heels of 129 the season before. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. The Bills' passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
Ready? You waiting? 12. Hey, chill.
Breeze now on first down. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. For Brown, that's his 5th catch. So 5 catches over 50 yards. You might as well say. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by McCoy. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to swallow him up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
And he's able to find Diggs. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Not only is a slant route really difficult to cover, it's a real staple play for an offense on a 4th down, because it's a quick-hitting play. Get the ball in the hands of the quarterback right to the receiver.
And the receiver has to be ready, because that thing's coming on a rope. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Not
From the red zone now, Mayfield. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
All right, now look at 56.
From the gun, Mayfield. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Back now in Nashville. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
No, check, Patriot.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. But he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. To throw, Mayfield. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Golden Tate from 4 yards out. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. And again, it's Mayfield. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. Breeze will try again on 2nd down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Reggie White in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Linval Joseph getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now Breeze got to have this one. And no, it's incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. This give is to McCoy. And he's got room. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Kamara.